Good morning and happy Wednesday. Heading to Tel Aviv now to meet Lauren Glass, a super geeky friend of mine from Instagram. We've never met. She's developing a messenger bot. It's going to be a fun meeting to start the day. A couple other meetings at WeWork, then I-24 News this afternoon to talk tech. Pretty chill day, but very, very smart people in my day today. Love that. Here we go. Made it to Tel Aviv. Today was not a good parking day. A lot. What are you going to do? Also, I thought I needed a car wash. And then I saw this guy. Bright and early in Tel Aviv. What time is it?
9:20.
9:25. Early, and we're after our meeting. Okay, so this is Lauren Glass, who I just said has a name like out of the movies. It's almost like, now, is that really your name? Lauren Glass, really?
Really is my name.
And your middle name, you said?
Lauren Julia Glass.
Lauren Julia Glass, like right out of the movies. Really? All right.
One day.
Awesome. Okay, so I feel like it's funny. I see these words. We go way back and we've never met. It's kind of funny, right? It's a new world out there.
A little funny.
Okay, so we've been connected on Instagram probably, I don't know, a year now? Maybe a little bit less? I don't know. I follow you. We're connected. I watch your super geeky life, and I'm loving it.
Thank you.
Not the typical engineer, I should say.
No.
So you moved to Israel from also not a typical place, Seattle.
Yes.
Give me your whole life story in 3 minutes. What's your deal? Where are you from? What are you doing now? Talk to me.
I'm a Seattle native.
Okay.
I moved to Israel to study technology. I studied in a fellowship, data science and cybersecurity.
Wait, let me cut you off there.
Yeah.
Why did you come to Israel to study technology? Why didn't you study technology in Seattle?
I like Israel because Israel's building things, and that's what I want to do.
Love it.
It has
That should be our tagline, building things.
Building things,
Israel,
yeah.
Building things.
It's rising.
Love it.
There's things going on, and
Exciting, huh?
It's really exciting, yeah. And I'm in Israel because I like to build things, and I am an engineer and data scientist.
Totally jealous of that. I told you one of my biggest regrets is not learning how to code. Super awesome. By the way, let me just ask you one question. Do you consider yourself, because I do consider you, do you consider yourself an actual Instagram influencer?
Maybe I'm getting there, so yeah, I would like to be.
Do brands reach out?
Sometimes, yeah.
What is going on here with all the noise?
It's a lot of noise.
I don't know what's going on here. Because like you have a ridiculous amount of engagement on your Instagram. Like people are like all over your Instagram. It's amazing.
Yeah, I think I'm at 10%, maybe more,
10% of what?
of followers.
What do you mean?
Most of my photos get about 300 likes, and I have 3,000.
Oh, interesting. I get way less than that. I meant like Sapir Spiegel is like a mega influencer. She works with all the brands you cannot imagine. Like, so, I'll connect you guys. Like,
Please
first
do.
of all, you would totally hit it off because she's like super business. You're super techie. You guys would totally hit it off. But you should really, she'll introduce you to like brands to work with.
That'd be
super
amazing.
cool. We're gonna do that. Okay. So you moved here from Seattle. You worked in all kinds of different things. We'll put that aside. We'll do that in our next interview. Right now, what are you building?
I am building a chatbot for clothing.
Named?
Ciindy.
Ciindy. How'd you choose Ciindy? What's with the name Ciindy?
Okay, so originally the idea was to be an app, and I wanted to call it Glass Slipper because you find your perfect fit, and that's my last name. It's cute,
Okay, I like
right?
it.
But then I decided that I wanted to create a persona instead. I'm really interested in the AI and chatbot space.
Okay.
And I developed from Glass Slipper, which is a Cinderella story, became Ciindy. And Ciindy is her name.
I like it.
Thank you.
All right, so in 12 seconds, what is Ciindy?
Ciindy is your best friend to help you find what you want and where to get it.
But it's also bridging the real world and the digital world.
Yeah, bringing online shopping into physical shopping.
So you're walking on the street, you're like, I'm in the mood to shop. What's around me?
Exactly.
And Ciindy will tell you, what's the actual flow? How do I open the messenger about what happens next?
You start talking with her, she understands, are you looking for men or women's clothing? And you can start putting in searches and she will find relevant items. I'm still working on the location though.
Okay.
But
doesn't it require integrations with the local stores?
So it would require that, yeah.
So that's difficult. That's
It's difficult.
Business development.
Exactly, and so now I know the person to call.
Well, I'm not a biz dev guy, but I'm always happy to help you know that. Listen, it's super cool. So how do they read more? What's the website, or how do they hear more about Ciindy?
You can find her on Facebook.
Just search in the messenger,
Search
Ciindy.
Ciindy.
There you go. See, that's a good, I was going to say, like, if you search for Ciindy, you'll get all your friends named
Nope.
Ciindy. Ciindy. If a brand is watching this, if an investor is watching this, if a journalist is watching this, or if a strategic retailer is watching this, how do they get in touch with you?
Through Ciindy.
That's how they get in touch with you? If they want to,
Yeah, or they can find me on Facebook or Instagram and send me a message. I'm always looking.
Okay, so what's your Instagram account?
LJ Glass.
LJ
Glass.
Okay, LJ Glass. Easy as that. Reach out. I think we just spent the last hour. I'm trying to kind of understand her story. Very unique story. I think I'm going to say on camera right now, we have an up-and-coming engineer here. I think the Ciindy thing is going to do super well, but I think in your future, because you're super young, I don't know how old you are, I didn't ask you, but I think you're super young. I think Ciindy aside, and I hope this does super well, I think you have a very bright future ahead of you. It's super cool. I'm totally jealous that you know how to code and just build your own products like that. One day I'll learn. Maybe you'll teach me.
I will.
But listen, good luck with Ciindy.
Thank you.
And I'm apologizing that I have to cut this so short, but I'm literally late to my next meeting. But yeah, let's just figure out how I can help in any way and talk to me when you're ready to start doing marketing.
I will.
We'll do it.
I will.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. My next meeting is with Omry from Viola Ventures. You remember them from the last episode. They were Carmel. Now they've rebranded. On my way to meet him, circling Tel Aviv for like ever, find parking. Check out this parking job. I'm pretty proud of that. So we are in major food coma right now. How was that steak?
Yeah, steak was very good. Very good.
First time in Mitos. How does that even happen, man?
Well, I just came back to Israel 3 months ago.
So I'll forgive you.
My bad.
I'll forgive you. It's a great place, right?
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this place. All right, so we just did eat a half a cow together, but who are you?
So my name is Omri Ben David. I'm a partner at Viola Ventures. Joined them about 8 months ago.
Is it hard for you to say Viola Ventures and not Carmel? Be honest.
No.
Are you used to it already?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this rebranding effort.
Oh, I agree.
It gives us a fresher go-to-market and some good brand clarity.
100% agree. I'm just saying, like from a behavior perspective, aren't you used to saying Carmel?
Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, definitely. That's still going to take some time until we got this straight.
So, Omry, give me some background. What's your deal? How old are you? What you been doing? Talk to me.
So I'm 39. Actually, we are 2 weeks apart by age. I'm older than him by 2 weeks.
2 weeks. And a whole lot wiser, though.
I don't know about that. So
Pretty sure.
Spent the last 10 years in New York, or the New York area.
Okay.
I've been there. I went to Columbia Business School for my MBA.
So you're smart. You're a smarty.
I don't know. And then I worked for Goldman Sachs in the tech investment banking group for almost 9 years.
Dude, 9 years is like a lifetime.
It's a long time. It's almost a decade. Yeah, my 30s, my good 30s were spent there.
What's it like to work at Goldman?
It's actually a great place to work.
Yeah,
it's challenging.
Good culture?
It's a great team, good culture.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think, like, when I think of Goldman, I think of like suits. You mean suit and tie every day,
I was
right?
suited. I was suited up, yeah, for sure.
Every day?
We're, almost every day. Well, not tie every day, but suits every day.
You don't strike me as the type, dude.
Yeah, I know, because now I'm
like
casual.
Chill. Yeah. Okay.
I had to buy a new dress for the new dress code.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been good. Look, it's a challenging environment, great teams, and we've done some big things, so it was good.
So you invested on behalf of Goldman?
Yeah, so we did investment banking, so we do investments, typically Series B and up within my group, and then we do mergers, acquisitions. We take companies public in the U.S.
Can you tell me any of the deals that you worked on, or is that confidential?
No, I can tell you. I led last deal I did for investment perspective. We invested in the Mark 43.
Nice.
It's a company in the basically in the government space. It's to allow police officers to instead of using pen and paper, to actually track their evidence and the case management through a SaaS platform.
Kind of like
so
a no-brainer.
It sounds simple, but it's a pretty good company.
Kind of how did someone not think of that before? Okay.
Yeah. I've done some M&A. I've done the DirecTV sale to AT&T.
Nice.
I was involved with Converse and Variant in Israel.
That's where I started my career.
Yeah, good.
Variant's a cool company.
Helped CompuWare sell to Thoma Bravo.
Wow, man.
So did some of that. Did the endurance buying Constant Contact, the email marketing landscape.
How did Viola snatch you?
So I've known Viola for a long time, as you know, as an Israeli, but also somebody that, the interests or the strategy of Viola overlap with that of Goldman, i.e. we try to build, large companies.
Big mamas.
And exactly. And I knew them from there, and then we connected, and they were looking, as you know, to kind of a next-gen partners. So Tzvika Owen joined a few months before me, and I joined 8 months ago.
Super duper cool. And then we owe them a thank you for bringing you back to Israel.
Thank you. I guess.
Pretty awesome.
We'll say the thanks in about in a year's time.
That's very cool. So you're focused on what in Viola? What's your...
Yeah, so my areas of focus are enterprise and B2B, that landscape up and down the stack. So from infrastructure all the way to the application level, and fintech. Big fan on fintech.
Very cool. And so you, like you said, you just landed here, so you're definitely interested in kind of getting your feet wet in the ecosystem. And at the end of the day, I'm sure there are many entrepreneurs who can gain incredible insights from you and your experience. So if somebody wants to reach out to you, if they're an entrepreneur or anybody really in the ecosystem, what's the best way to reach you?
Well, just feel free to reach out. Email would be great. I got my own blog. It's not as successul as yours.
Yeah, you have a blog?
But under Viola Notes. Yeah, no, we write.
You do Viola Notes?
Well, I did like 5 or 6 of them.
That's awesome.
And I always say at the end, if you have anything interesting in that space, just reach out with my email. So it's omryb@viola.vc. Reach out.
OMRY.
Yeah.
OMRYB.
B@viola.vc.
Viola.vc. Love it.
Easy.
Who, by the way, I was curious, who runs the marketing of Viola? Like, who's running the Twitter account and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah, so you know Merav Meluban. She heads our marketing for the entire Viola group. She's awesome.
She's the best. Last time when I came and I did all those interviews, she was like bringing me room to room, introducing me to all the stars.
Yeah, I wasn't there yet. I was in the U.S., but you met Svika and others, and Danny.
Getting there, it's super cool. All right, man. Listen, it's like people are gonna start thinking Viola's paying me because I'm like promoting you guys. The truth is, I just love what you're doing. I don't know all the partners or the whole team there, but anybody that I know is like some really good DNA in that place, you know?
Great to hear.
And I think you get it. I think you get it. We talked a lot about the VCs in the world versus VCs in Israel. I think Viola gets it. Yeah. That's how I sum up Viola. You guys get it.
Awesome. Thank you very
cool,
much
man.
for that.
So,
yeah.
Have a good landing in Israel. How long have you been here, you said?
3 months now.
3 months. It's brand new.
Yeah.
So I hope you have as they say, klita ne'ima.
Toda rabah.
And listen, at the end of the day, but anything I can do to help you in any way, shape, or form, beyond introducing you to awesome entrepreneurs, that goes without saying, but generally, like you and Viola, obviously the offer stands. I told Danny the same thing yesterday, but really the truth is, we share, our visions are aligned.
Yeah.
It's to help this country's tech ecosystem scale globally.
100%.
Very cool, man. Thanks.
Great meeting you. Thanks
you
for
very
lunch,
much, dude.
That
was incredible.
Thank you.
We made it to Jaffa, going live on I-24 in like 40 minutes. I made it early this time, talking about WeWork and then acquiring Meetup, talking about the OnePlus 5T, and I'm talking about Facebook's artificial intelligence to detect threats, bullying, suicide, and other things before they happen. But more importantly, before I go to I-24 News, I gotta show you how beautiful this place is. My understanding is the yacht that's docked right outside of the Jaffa port is either the most expensive or largest yacht in the world. In any case, whether it is or it isn't, it's insane. Going live in 2 minutes. So quite often when I come on here, they bring a really hot startup to join me on my segment. Today, we have a company called EverySight. Is that what it's called?
EverySight.
EverySight. What's your website, first of all?
EverySight.com.
EverySight.com. Love it. Show me the thingy. Can I? All right, what is EverySight? Quick.
So EverySight does smart glasses. Our first product, we call the EverySight Raptor, is specifically designed for cyclists. This will show cyclists all the information they need while they ride. It will show you your speed, your heart rate, the distance you covered.
It works?
It works. I personally have over 10,000 kilometers with it riding.
Who funded you guys?
So we spun out of Elbit Systems, which is Israel's largest defense company.
Love it.
And they control, basically dominate like 90% of the market share.
Let me see what it looks like on you. Whoa, major Robocop, man. That is seriously badass. Love it. We're going on, so I'm going to turn this thing off.
Now we got some other interesting items with you, some WeWork news, right?
Yes, indeed. So WeWork has, become somewhat of a beast, of an empire, I should say. Raised billions of dollars, worth $20 billion, which is remarkable because without being part of the WeWork kind of network, on the surface, it seems it's basically a glorified real estate company, but in reality, it's obviously much more. It's a movement. It really is. They just acquired Meetup, which is taking the kind of our digital lives and bringing them into real life, face-to-face meetings, which are kind of being replaced in today's day and age.
Facebook AI software, not AR, but AI software, which is actually really medically important, right?
Right, medically important, and I think Facebook has that responsibility because we've never seen a company at this scale before. I mean, these guys, who's not on Facebook today, right? And so when terrorists leverage the platform to announce that they're going to do a terrorist attack, or people, write a suicide note on Facebook, if Facebook can't detect that, it doesn't look very good when somebody announces it and then goes and does it, and Facebook didn't know anything about it. So they actually wrote a blog post yesterday that 99% of all of the kind of ISIS and other terrorist organization posts on Facebook go detected before they even post it. Meaning that as they're writing it, they're analyzing the text of what they're writing and they're able to detect it really early on. And that goes the same thing with whether it's bullying, whether it's suicide and other things, it's extremely important. And, AI, we've talked about it before, is, the big question mark, are they going to replace humans? Not so fast. But when used and leveraged properly, AI can do a lot of amazing things.
Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks. Done. Went well, I think. Let me know what you think. That was a solid day. Tomorrow is going to be even better. Ridiculous meetings tomorrow. See you tomorrow.